Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to our dumpling factory. Today we're making some, there in Cantonese it's pronounced wartip. And right there we have the director. He's got over 40 years experience in Chinese restaurants, Francisco Ching. That's my brother-in-law. And over here we have my sister, Barbara Ching. And 38 years experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus in on what Francisco's doing right now. He's portioning out the each dumpling. First you make it into a roll, and then you cut it into individual pieces. And my sister, she's the crimper. Okay.
Out of circles. I think I need you to make some circles.
Okay, and I'm going to demonstrate how we actually roll those little each individual circle out. Francisco, you want to say hello to everybody on YouTube? Fran, you want to say hello to everybody on YouTube? Say hello.
How to say?
Just say hello.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pause this, and then I'll focus on how to making the individual circles. Okay, now my sister's going to take the camera, and I'm going to show you how we roll these individual circles using a little trick from my brother-in-law taught me. You can do two at one time, and I'll let my sister zoom in on the table so you can see better.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
Are we ready?
All right, we're ready.
Okay, we're ready. So what you do is you take two of the circles that Francisco has cut out of the long roll of dough, and you take them and you grab yourself some flour in between the two so they don't stick. And then you can also dab each side into the flour. Use your hand to squeeze it out, and then we'll take one roll down this side and one roll down the other side. And that kind of makes it into a circle. Then you lift it up and you roll it with your while you're turning the circles, you're rolling it. And you want it to be thin on the edge and a little bit thicker in the middle, so the meat does not fall out. And you'll see you can separate it, and you have two circles ready to crimp. And if my sister will focus around, I'll show you how we fill these up. You put like one rounded spoon of the filling, and then you fold it over. And can you get this bar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now watch how I do this with my fingers. What you want to do is hold your thumb and pleat it. Your thumb stays stationary and your fingers pleat. And you keep moving it around, pleating it until you get to the end. And then you sit it on the table and you can crimp it together even more. And what you wind up is a shape like this. So when you fry it,
Like
the
little
bottom,
half moon.
yeah, the bottom is going to get crispy, and you have a little half moon shape because you've kept your thumb like that and you've crimped with your fingers. So later on we'll show you the actual cooking process and how we make the dumplings, and then we're going to eat them.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
So stay tuned for that.
I'll let you turn it off.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now we're beginning the process to cook the dumplings. You'll see my sister has a large non-stick frying pan. We put maybe 2 tablespoons of oil in there, and she's slowly lining all the dumplings up in the pan.
Flat side down.
The flat side down. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the frying pan on high, and then we're going to add maybe a cup or a cup and a half of water and cover it. And then when the water evaporates, we'll take the cover off, and then the oil that we put in the pan is going to brown the bottoms of the dumplings. And then they'll be ready for our lunch. So what we've actually done here is we're making a large batch of these dumplings because it's kind of like labor intensive. So we want to make them all at one time. And what we do is we put them on trays of about 24 dumplings on a tray. We put them in the freezer, and when they're frozen hard, you can transfer them to a bag, freezer bags, and keep them in your freezer. For whenever you want to have dumplings, you take them out a day or two ahead of time and let them thaw out, and then you cook them just like we're doing right here. So that's the process, and that's what we're doing with our dumpling factory. We're making maybe close to 200 this time, and we put them on trays of 24, freeze them solid, and put them in bags. So we'll come back and we'll show you how these look when they're done. Welcome back. Once again, here we are. Our dumplings have already been fried, actually boiled and then fried. And this is what they look like when they're done. And my sister's going to take out a couple of them and show you the bottoms, how the bottoms get nice. Okay. And that's how we put them. We serve them. We'll put them right on the plate. And over here, you see we made something to go along with the dumplings for our lunch. We have a whole pot of gai choy soup. Gai choy soup is made with a pork and chicken stock. And you put a chunk of ginger in there that you smash. And after your stock is done, you add the tofu, some sliced pork, and egg.
Looks delicious.
It's a very good soup for the winter time, summertime.
Very nutritional.
Nutritional. It has soft tofu, thin sliced pork, gai choy, and egg. And the broth is, once again, is from chicken bones and pork bones. And over here you see my sister Barbara's got a whole plate of wort-tip that we're going to have for lunch. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and thanks for watching.